Happy Easter!
Happy Easter!
Yay, I shaved my beard.
Yes, you did.
You know, I'm a guy, right? So I can't go out and buy I could go buy a pair of shoes, but that would be shopping, so that wouldn't be fun. I'm not going to get my nails done. I don't really understand why people do their nails at all. It's fine. I get it. Sure, there are things about being a man that baffle women, but so that was my thing, right? I had the beard. It was winter. You know, we're going to grow the beard, and it was winter last weekend. I don't know if you were outside, but I was coaching a 7, 8, 9-year-old boys lacrosse game last Saturday morning, 9 o'clock. It was 38 degrees. I had my winter coat on, and I had my winter hat on, and I was drinking a cup of coffee and complaining. That's how you know it's winter. Just last week, it was winter. Now I'm looking outside, it's sunny, it looks like it's 80. It's not, but it looks like it's 80. The trees are green, the grass is green. Remember what it was like when we started Lent? That was the middle of February. Remember what it was like in the middle of February? Man, it was cold. It was cold, and the grass was brown, and the trees were dead, and the birds were gone, and it was cold. Did I mention it was cold?
Yes.
It was cold. Now, today, the sun is out, it's warm, the birds are back, the grass is green, the trees are alive. It's like God knew what God was doing, making Easter in spring. But you know, the funny thing about weather is if you don't like it, just wait. It'll change. Soon it'll be May, and we'll have all forgotten about February, and we'll all be complaining about how it's 80 degrees and humid. And then June will roll around, and June will roll into July, and we'll be all out on the 4th of July, and we'll be having our picnics, and August will roll around and be complaining about going back to school. We'll be sweating still. And Easter will seem like a long time away. And Lent in February will be forgotten. This change that happens in our world, it's easy to forget the seasons. It's easy to forget what came before. And the joy of Easter can be forgotten as well. The changes that we feel coming in here. If you were here on Good Friday and you saw what happened to this place and you saw it empty and you come back in now and it's all white and bright, it's wonderful. And Easter, of course, is a wonderful reminder of the things God does in our lives, the changes God brings, the ways that God brings healing to relationships that were broken, gives us forgiveness for the things we've done wrong, promises healing in the life to come for the ills and the things that afflict us, all those things that we know now on Easter that we're reminded of. It can be hard to remember in August, in September, in October, as it starts getting cold again, and as winter starts in, and the leaves fall off the trees, and the grass starts to turn brown, and we start to get cold. It can be hard sometimes to keep Easter with us. But God gives us a way, because Easter is not just today. It's not just like I talked about in the children's sermon even, where Easter is just on Sundays. Easter is not just something that happened to us. It happens in us. We began this worship today with an affirmation of baptism. Maybe you've never done that before. Maybe you've never even been baptized. You were going, I'm affirming. It's never happened to me. But baptism is when we become part of God's family. And baptism is when Easter comes into us and is something that God does to us and to others through us. And so our baptism is really our Easter. It's the day that we die and rise again. And when you were baptized with water. And somebody stood in a place like this, and they took a little bit of water, and they poured it on you. Maybe it was your whole self. Maybe you were dumped somewhere in a river. Or maybe you were poured on your head. But wherever you go, you'll find water. You drink it out of the faucet. You clean yourself with it. You put it on plants to make them grow. You splash in it by mistake in puddles. You stand out in the rain and get wet. And every time water touches you, it's a reminder. It's a reminder of Easter. It's a reminder of the new life that God brings. And so wherever you are, whatever's going on, whatever's happening, whatever is encroaching on your life and threatening to take this joy away, turn on the faucet, or take a shower, or jump in a pool, and remind yourself that Easter is not just something that happened one day to somebody in a far-off place a long time ago. Easter is something that is in you, and nothing can ever take that away. Amen.
Amen.